Wish I could construct a skyscraper of speakers, with the top floor so far above us that once I reach it, I'm face to face with Apostle Peter. Mind you, this is no attempt at babble. No, my intent is much less laughable, much more palpable. It's past time to give our purpose a platform worth more than your titles, career, income, and what you put back for. Power to project has been invested in us to show what can fulfill what the world lacks for, and then display it. Without bias or being jaded, without expectation of being rewarded after being spectated. That ain't it. This work is greater. The aspect of this facet of life has been faded, cast aside and downplayed, wheelbarrowed into the shadows because they couldn't quite explain it. And to many, it's unexplainable, but to no one, it's unattainable. Dictionaries attempt to define it, but its dimensions extend so far beyond time that even space cannot confine it. And so I'm climbing atop these speakers to the nearest mic in hopes that your perception will shift. Not really abstract or just an idea, but for the sake of clarity, we'll just say it. And so it flung Earth into space. Polka dotted a black sky with moon and stars brightness that will glorify its source when rooms of humans fall silent. It inhaled void and exhaled galaxies, solar systems and heavenly bodies without fallacy. It called forth life where none could be found. It constructed nature's most intricate machine simply by its power and the ground. It still maintains the power to confound. It does not contradict, but can flip your downside up and your upside down. It takes hold of impossibilities and makes them so. When the dust has settled, it winds winds and makes them blow. It hoisted a tree upon its frame it knew was meant to shun its name, but carried on to carry on the infinite weight and burden of dishonest blame. Man-made philosophies pale in comparison to its infinite theology. Entire fields of study were created to replace, debate, or negate its power. Please. It is the metaphysical, supernatural, governmental body. We thought this was a democracy. This is a theocracy. Flesh and blood wage no war, nor do principalities that its power cannot overtake. It will bring everything to its knees. Yet, it is the motive for selflessness. It makes miracles of what's left as mess. It breaks and it mends without ever having to bend from its original state. It surpasses masses and transcends matter. It is the foundation of what science can't fathom. It is reality, uncontainable, undeniable, de-explainable, unseen but never unreliable. It and its source are one and the same. If there is no relation to the source, then there's no displaying of the name. Some call it the cure, others call it an emotion or a lift, but if it must be classified, let's label it what it is. A gift. Which is this? Love. And so is God. The two are not functional separately and do not operate apart. If there was ever any question of what operates its heart, I submit that your mirror is the optimum place to start. They would like you to define it by a day in February, but it cannot be confined by a time. Nothing short of legendary, euphoric, extraordinary, much more than terrestrial. It's celestial, so it must come from above. If you find someone is seeking an equal sign, show them God and love.